Very much indeed, Leanne, and thanks so much, and welcome to you at home. We're just north of Durban eThekwini today at the Sibaya Resort, and this is the venue for the latest in the series of New Age business briefings brought to you by the SABC. And today, facing the people, is the Premier of the province, Dr. Zweli, and he's brought along some friends, his MECs. And so we'll be in conversation with them throughout the rest of the program today. And if you're at home, if you're in KZN or perhaps another part of the country and you'd like to be part of this conversation, of course you can. And we certainly look forward to hearing what your thoughts are. Whilst we might be looking at issues in this province, I think a lot of these resonate across the country. And when you think about education, when you think about crime, when you think about jobs and so on and so forth. So perhaps there are lessons to be learned by some of the things that have been done in this particular province. On the 28th of February, the Premier delivered his State of the Province address, and he spoke about working together to create prosperity. So we'll find out a little bit more about what that plan is, and we'll be talking to the various MECs and about their responsibilities and some of the initiatives that they're facing during the coming year. So all of that, let's meet our team and start the conversation. And it's my great pleasure to welcome the Premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Dr. Zweli. Thank you very much indeed, sir, for joining us and being on the program. Also sitting next to him is Mr. Willies Mkunu, who's the MEC Transport, Community, Safety and Liaison. Welcome to Mr. Michael Mabuyakulu, the Economic Development and Tourism MEC. MEC for Finance, Mrs. Ina Kronye, welcome. Thank you, Mrs. Sizwe Tusi, MEC Social Development. Thank you for joining us, Dr. mkhize-The, MEC for Agriculture and Environmental Affairs. To you, the MEC for Education, Mr. Senzo Mkunu, thank you very much indeed. Dr. Sibongiseni Tlomo, thank you very much indeed, sir, for joining us, MEC for Health. MEC for Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, Ms. Nomsa Dube, thank you so much. And the Human Settlements and Public Works MEC, Mr. Ravi Pillay, thank you very much indeed for being part of this panel as well. To all of you, welcome. Perhaps, Premier, I could start with you. State of the Nation wasn't too long ago. What thoughts would you like to share with us just to start this conversation this morning?
Thanks, Peter, and the presenters in the studio, the viewers at home, my cabinet colleagues, Speaker of Legislature, excuse me, the mayors, members of the diplomatic corps, friends. This opportunity offers us a look back on the term of office, and we're on the last lap. And we believe it's important just to reflect on a few things. Our vision for the province is to create KwaZulu-Natal as a secure province with skilled and healthy people that acts as a gateway into Africa and into the world. And in that process, we're focusing on the amount of work that's been done over the past few years. Firstly, just to say that we've been able to ensure that there's a maintenance or creation and maintenance of a peaceful climate where there's peace, harmony, and cooperative approach amongst all people, including opposition parties and ruling party. We have also focused on a lot of service delivery issues. When we talk about safe or secure community, we are looking at the level at which our community has reduced a lot of diseases, particularly HIV, where the numbers of people on antiretroviral treatment is the highest in the country. The mother-to-child transmission been reduced from about 22% in 2005 to about 2.2%, which has improved life expectancy, largely making a contribution in the country. And focusing on education, where you have moved from on matric results from about 58% in 2009 to at about 70% this last year. Focusing again on the issues of service delivery, water has been increased to about 83% of the community. Electricity from about 42% way back in '94, we're around 76%. And all in all, we're therefore feeling that the province is making progress forward. We have had a growing economy. Of course, we've been hit by the recession and dropped the employment rate a little bit in the past two quarters. But all in all, we believe that KwaZulu-Natal is going forward. It's actually become one of the preferred destinations for investments, and therefore we've seen a lot of growth. We are going to be participating in the infrastructure upgrading program, the refurbishment of the ports, huge amounts of investments gone in there, the new dugout port and the rail. We'll announce a number of, quite a bit of investment into the rail, in the road infrastructure, the refurbishment and the growth in the Dube trade port. All of these basically